For just the second time in history, 3 country songs occupy the top 3 spots on the Billboard Hot 100 chart, thanks in large part to the rapid rise of Oliver Anthony's Richmond North of Richmond. It claimed the top spot this week, debuting at number 1 on the all-genre Billboard Hot 100 chart, with Anthony becoming the first artist to ever have their very first appearance on the Billboard Hot 100 chart be a number 1 debut. He's also the first artist who's not signed to a record label to hold the top spot on the all-genre chart. Luke Combs moved up to the number 2 spot on the all-genre chart with his cover of Tracy Chapman's Fast Car, and Morgan Wallen dropping to number 3 with his multi-week number 1 hit Last Night. The last time 3 country songs occupied these spots on Billboard was 3 weeks ago, which was the first time in history, when Jason Aldean peaked at number 1 with Try That in a Small Town, and Morgan was at number 2 and Luke at number 3, respectively, with the aforementioned 2 singles. Luke Combs has been hovering around that number 2 spot for several weeks now, and was previously projected to eventually dethrone Morgan from the top spot and claim an all-genre number 1 hit. We'll see if Luke can manage to knock off Oliver Anthony next week, or if Anthony might secure his first multi-week hit. Either way, it's kinda cool to see country music take over the pop charts for a few weeks. Oliver Anthony becomes the first artist to debut at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 with Richmond North of Richmond. What an insane ride it's been for Oliver Anthony, and it's only been 2 weeks. The Virginia native, whose real name is Christopher Anthony Lunsford, burst onto the scene a couple of weeks ago when Radio WV posted a video on the YouTube page of Anthony performing his original song Richmond North of Richmond. The scathing rebuke of the DC political class touched a nerve with listeners, and the video quickly began going viral on social media. The original video has racked up over 30 million views on YouTube alone, and within days Oliver was drawing a packed crowd to a performance at a small North Carolina farmers market. He was even joined by country music legend Jamie Johnson for a performance of In Color, and Anthony has since revealed that he's turned down $8 million offers from record labels since the song took off. Of course, it hasn't been without controversy, as many people online have taken issue with the line in the song that calls out people who are abusing welfare. I'm sure you've probably seen the Fudge Rounds memes going around by now. But the controversy hasn't slowed down Anthony's historic success, and this week the song debuted in the top spot of the all-genre Billboard Hot 100 chart. That's right, Oliver Anthony, who was getting only a few thousand views on TikTok just a couple weeks ago, beat out names like Taylor Swift, Morgan Wallen, and Luke Combs on the Billboard charts. And if that's not enough, the song is also number 1 on the Billboard Hot Country Songs chart. Just for good measure. Just an incredible rise, something that we've never seen before in country music, or in music in general. And just how insane is it? With Richmond North of Richmond, Oliver Anthony becomes the first artist to ever have their very first appearance on the Billboard Hot 100 chart be a number 1 debut. He's also the first artist who's not signed to a record label to hold the top spot on the all-genre chart.